Hello and welcome. I'm really excited to hear from you guys today. We have been doing a couple of these interviews so far and really getting to know teams. So let's take this chance. Let me get to know you. Introduce yourselves and let me know what institution you're representing, what degree you're working on, and where you're from.
All right, so we are representing Road Community College, and I am going to pursue mechanical engineering after transferring to Oregon State.
Representing Team HazzerCat Engineering and our community college. I'm from Rogue Community College. That's what I'm going to. I'm trying to get a double major, one in electrical engineering and one in business. I'm from Coos County, and my name is Jason Tams.
Excellent. Double major and already planning to transfer. That's very ambitious. Sounds like you guys are really got a lot going on, but tell me about your innovation. What are you working on?
So we're working on it. It's a smart brick. It's basically a power pack for extra power for your electronics. So you have extra life. And so your cell phone dies, you got this. And it's also been equipped with like GPSs, TVs, and everything you can name into electronic. We've integrated to put it into one. And so if great for camping, hikers, anybody, service, non-service. It's pretty much narrows it. I mean, anybody can use it. It's really smart. It's got 3 different types of GPSs in it. So say someone steals it or anything like that, it's got a theft protection. It has solar, so if you're out in the woods and the battery's dying, you still can get a charge and get your GPS. We're trying to get it set so there's a 10-minute or like a 10% shut off where it shuts itself off. So you'll wait until you push the button for the emergency, then it will actually send out your location if you're in an emergency situation, and then it will locate and your spot will be found and you'll be able to be rescued and all that stuff. And which that's a pretty good idea for, I mean, if your battery's dead and it's dead and maybe something goes wrong, you can't get the sun to it, well, you got that extra life to help ensure the safety that you are going to be located and rescued at a certain manner of time.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into all of the different ways this can be used and all the different things it needs, but what was your inspiration to build this?
Believe it or not, I had a dream one morning, and Tesla in my dream showed me how to make this and showed me what all needs to be in it. And well, I got up from my dream and I actually put it together, and that's where it started. That's the beginning of it right there. Is just a dream I had.
That might be the best origin story I have ever heard. That's fantastic. I'd like to know how you guys became a team. How did you guys get connected with each other? And who are some other folks that you've brought in to help support you as you've been working on this?
We met on the first day of college. Both me and Jason at the time were at the same math classroom. And since it was my first day at college, I got a little bit stuck figuring out where I should go after class. And so I was kind of wandering around a bit, and I guess so was Jason. And we kind of met up again and talked to each other and introduced me to what he does, and we decided to work together for projects and stuff.
And now you guys have started building things. That's incredible. Jason, who are some of the folks that you've added on to help advise you here and there?
Jim's Rentback, Dusty. He's been an awesome advisor. He's been keeping me going on everything. And every time to the point, I just, too much for me and dropping the ball, he'd always somehow pop up and say, hey, dude, check it out. And he'd get me back on it and get me focused again. And my mentor, Dr. Francis Rossi, he also was one of the ones that pushed me farther and let me know that you have a different mind than most people. You just need to pursue it and just open up that creative part of your mind and just let it flow and do what you do. And just hearing that from him and what my advisors at Rentback said, it just kind of really opened up a whole new door, a whole new world to everything. And it was just like, wow, man, this is a world that a person can really enjoy and be as creative as you want to. And anything you can think of, it's like we can actually build and put on paper. And next thing, it's an actual thing, a concept, and it pretty much builds your own dream. It's awesome. So I only got Rent back and Dr. Francis Rossi and my brother Pete. He was a good help in on it and keeping me focused. And Jonathan there, him as well.
Yeah, you guys are really building quite a team and making sure that you're tapping into all those resources around you. I know that you've already started prototyping and you're really getting down to building this. What are some of the challenges that you've run into or obstacles that you foresee coming up?
There's always a lot of obstacles in these kind of things. I mean, especially during testing it, the product and whatnot, and developing. I mean, we've in engineering 101, we used a 3D printer and it caved in on us, and because it was too thick or whatever, so the weight dropped the walls. And now here we got another situation where we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to, of course, we learned from the first one, so now we have an idea for the second one, in which we'll be running over our blueprints constantly, making sure everything is to a fine T, make sure all our I's are crossed and our T's are dotted and whatnot, and make sure it's a lot smoother this round. I mean, I've already went over several different styles, designs, different wiring ways, the look, all that stuff, and how a color and everything. Just so it's like when it's time, it's just we just put in the numbers and we can go. But other than that, we've really not had much struggle. I've already built 2 prototypes in the backyard that were they worked function great, and I don't see that we're gonna have much problem doing this since we got pretty much we keep on it and we keep redoing and whatnot. So on paper, we got it pretty well perfected.
Yeah, I should mention one thing that I foresee that could be an issue is that none of us are software engineers. Luckily, my dad is. We've kind of hope that he can help us with that part, that side of the invention.
Oh, that's fantastic. That really speaks to, again, you're using all the resources around you. That's incredible. And I agree with Dusty. You definitely are incredible problem solvers and really view things differently than the average person. And that is so awesome. That's what Invent Oregon is all about. What was your inspiration to take part in Invent Oregon to take us to the next level?
Back kind of put it in my ear one day, and I was like, because I showed him what we had going on, me and John did, and he just was like, "Wow, this is amazing, guys!" And he was so jacked up about it, and he kind of pumped me up about it and John about it, and we started talking a little more. And next thing he says, "Hey, why don't you guys try this competition thing through Invent Oregon and whatnot?" And so I was like, "All right, we might as well." And so I got a hold of John. I said, "Hey, John, what do you think about this, man?" And so he's like, "Yeah, I'm in." So that brings us to today. We just went for it, and I guess it was pretty cool. And I did that one interview with our science department, and they were like, "Wow, dude, you guys, I could use one of those." And so they kind of helped push us over into it, and the support of our college, RCC, which is kind of cool. I mean, thinking, us community college boys are going against these university kids, and so it's kind of kind of a payout on its own there, and kind of pushes you further and drives you harder into it.
Well, Rogue Community College has an incredible history of doing really well at Invent Oregon. I think it speaks to the area that you come from being very innovative and supportive of these entrepreneurial journeys. So you're in great company coming from RC for sure. As you're going into getting down to closer to the end of Invent Oregon, we're getting closer to the finals. What do you want to gain from your experience? What do you hope to achieve?
Well, the thing that Jason really dangled in front of my face in order to do this was the fact that it's really good for my resume that in the future when I want to get employed and such, they can see that and see that I have the motivation and the
Right.
determination in order to do something this big while it's still my first year in college.
Oh,
Nice.
absolutely. We hope that you gain a network that you'll have for the rest of your career by participating in this. People continue to connect, and all of those other folks that you met at the semifinals, you're going to be running into them for the rest of your lives. It's a great program to be a part of. I probably already know how you're going to answer this, but tell me what sets you apart for the judges. What do you hope that they truly see through your innovation?
But they see the creativity that we bring to the table, to see our drive and how much we respect the process of it and how much we respect them as well and what they're doing for us. We like to make sure that they know that we're here to do this and do it right. And like I said, we thank you guys all around Invent Oregon. It is awesome what you guys are doing for us, and it helps us do a hands-on with what we're actually learning at school and stuff. And it's a great thing. And it also shows everybody else, the judges and everybody and you, and it helps us see also that what we are actually learning something here at RCC, and that we're bringing it, well, our knowledge there, and we're bringing it to the competition and bringing it to the realization of how what we really are learning and whatnot. It helps us get more of a hands-on as well as book smarting of what we're doing, and it helps us prove to them that we are, this is what we're doing here, and we're bringing that to here and going with it.
That is incredible. I think you're definitely going to impress the judges. Already have a working prototype. Sounds like you're really ready to go and show off what you've done. It's been great getting to know you guys a little bit better. I can't wait to see your prototype. I can't wait to learn more about it. And congratulations and good luck in the finals. It's been great chatting with you today.
Hey, thank you. It's good hearing from you again, Abigail.